In a small, nondescript villa in one of Dubai's upscale neighborhoods is what Sharla Musabah calls a city of hope. It is, according to its founder, the first and only private shelter for abused and battered women in the United Arab Emirates in the entire Gulf region. When Sharla, an American by birth, married an Emirati man and moved to Dubai over 25 years ago, she immediately fell in love with its small-town culture and tradition that she described as caring and embracing. Since then, the United Arab Emirates has gone through decades of growth that has given the country a new and modern face.
I could see a place that I was passionately in love with undergoing the pressures of the influx of population as well as the speed and rate of development.
But that development brought with it and raised awareness for social problems such as domestic violence, abusive laborers, and the trafficking of women, all of which have been difficult for a society at the crossroads of modernity to deal with, especially under the scrutiny of the international spotlight. So Sharla decided to take action, opening this villa to women and children that couldn't get help elsewhere. Today, there are 9 women and 4 children, victims of domestic violence, human trafficking, or housemaid abuse.
Types of cases that we see in the City of Hope are actually extreme cases. We don't just take any light little case. The cases that are forwarded to us by the CID or police or other embassies or other organizations are usually very, very severe.
At one point, 70 women and children sought refuge in this house. In modest living conditions, City of Hope survives on private donations and the help of volunteers, such as doctors, lawyers, and psychologists, to help the women and children deal with their traumatic experiences, mostly by providing counseling and coaching in basic life skills. The women who seek help here all pitch in.
The City of Hope shelter may not have the amenities some of Dubai's other million-dollar charities have, but according to the women and children who have sought refuge here, it has something much more valuable: a chance to escape abuse and violence.
Al Jazeera wouldn't reveal the names or faces of those seeking help here for the sake of their security and privacy, but this British national told us she was the victim of domestic violence when her Emirati husband suffered financial hardships.
It came to the point where he was locking me up in my flat and beating me up and leaving me without a mobile. He wasn't allowing my family to visit me.
Despite her stated intentions, Sharla's efforts have drawn controversy. She's involved in at least 3 legal cases involving defamation and operating an organization without a license or certificate from the government.
I think that it's so controversial because this culture is so private, and anybody who wants to step in between a husband and wife is considered an enemy.
But her efforts have been recognized by the highest levels of the Emirates government, which has taken Sharla's lead and started the Dubai Foundation for Women and Children. Although the government has asked Sharla to merge her organization with the Dubai Foundation, she has declined, opting to keep it as a non-governmental organization for the country and a city of hope for the women and children who seek refuge here. Ayman Muhyiddin, Al Jazeera, Dubai.